It's 2023 and I still see like gazillion messages of hate, whenever some pop diva or someone who is definitely not in a heavy metal, space in a crowd wears a Metallica t-shirt or an Iron Maiden t-shirt or whatever, you name it, Slayer t-shirt, with so many fans going outraged, becoming outraged like right away. I honestly don't understand it. I never did. Maybe when I was a teenager and this was a, very my thing, and I wanted to hold on to this and not let anyone in, I would get outraged when I see some poser, as I thought, wearing a t-shirt of my favorite band. But come on, grown men do that as well. And I honestly don't understand it. Like, never. Once again, when I was a teenager, when you are a teenager, you kind of try to hold on to this and you have this feeling that this is yours and nobody's else. And you kind of want to hold on to this. But when you are a grown person, I feel like for me right now, I honestly think that this is absolutely amazing that, someone is popularizing our favorite music. I don't want metal to be exclusive, 100%. We usually talk about how great heavy metal was in the 80s, and about the golden age of metal and stuff like that. Well, guess why it was so good? Mostly because, there was a huge interest in it, especially from the crowd that was not really a diehard fan base, because the market of a diehard fan base is not actually that big compared to to the overall general market. Once again, I came to the post office. I'll continue now. Okay, so doing volunteer work in Ukraine actually requires a lot of going to post office and carrying stuff. These are the new drones and batteries for them and stuff like that. That I'm gonna send out to the front lines very, very soon, or drive them. I have no idea yet. But anyways, the market of just diehard metalheads is actually not as big, and it is big, but at the same time, it does not, it does not open a potential for a huge influx of money from the regular mainstream investors, and having, I don't know, Ariana Grande, Kim Kardashian, or anyone, you just name it, wearing a heavy metal t-shirt just opens it up to the public in a way, right? And the more money there is in the market, the better there is the music. It's that simple, right? We all are complaining about how heavy metal bands cannot survive these days because they simply are not making that much, right? And a lot of them who are very talented musicians are forced to, hang their guitars and, and stop doing the music. So I honestly never understood why people are trying to, protect heavy metal from the general public. Because in reality, in the 80s, it was not protected, and that's why it was thriving. And I feel like these days, with Metallica and now, setting a new record in St. Louis, right, with more than 100,000 tickets sold. People are going to read that news and check out at least some of Metallica, songs, and, if they do like it. Okay, this video got interrupted because there is an air raid siren. I have to run now, which is going to be hard with these boxes. But anyways, real quick then, exploring one band because you were exposed to it by some famous pop star, and opening up the whole magical world of heavy metal is freaking amazing. And I don't understand why anyone would protect it from the new kids, joining this amazing heavy metal community. And enjoying this music together with us, because I personally absolutely love it when I go to a heavy metal show and I see 60-year-old dudes and 18-year-old guys headbanging together. I think this is wonderful, and this is what keeps heavy metal going and keeps heavy metal alive. And the more exposure there is, in all fairness, the more new bands we will see, and the higher chance that those bands are actually not going to suck and going to do something amazing that we all are going to love and have something to talk about. Okay, guys, air raid siren is on. I have to run now. will prevail. Слава Україні!